Hey, it's 2 Cents Tuesday, and today's question comes from Annalisa. Annalisa writes, as a fairly new business owner, freelance graphic designer, I'm constantly facing the battle between accepting work at a lower rate just to be able to pay the bills and not compromising on my rate in order to build a business built on win-wins. While still building a client base, how do I know when to make this transition? Annalisa, great question. Thanks for sending it over. This is actually probably one of the most common questions I get. So here's my 2 cents. To price for profit or to book the gig? Does it have to be one or the other? In the book, The Pumpkin Plan, the author Mike Michalowicz writes, there are 3 types of clients: good, non-existent, and bad. We are tempted to believe that bad clients are better than non-existent clients, so we just take the client. We want to book the sale. We want the experience, but I actually tend to agree with Mike that bad clients are worse than non-existent. Here's why. Bad clients are ones that typically question every move you make, question you on price, and are non-courteous of your time. These actions make you then feel doubtful of your expertise, doubtful of your value, and doubtful of your worth. Like, I feel like a fake professional because my client makes me feel so bad. Has anybody ever felt that way? You can find yourself in this cycle of always trying to earn the price with these kind of clients. You do more and more and more to please them, but sometimes they just cannot be pleased. With that said, do I believe you should fire a bad client immediately? Actually, no. I believe there's a lot to be learned from these hard clients. Here's the situation. My very first consulting client, who's a dear friend of mine now, sent me that dreaded email. Hey Shanna, I haven't heard from you. What's the status on everything? On the other side of that email was me, drowning under work, being overworked, underpaid, not delivering on my promises. I learned one of the best lessons I've ever learned in my business that day: to be proactive with our clients even when we're not meeting a deadline. Even though that was a hard email to receive, she was not in any way a bad client. And sometimes it can just feel that way. I often think we're too quick to put people in the bad client category. One of my company core values became believe the best for this exact reason. Instead of reacting to that email and feeling negative about myself, I started trying to think, there's another person on the other side of that email. What can I learn from this? Or what are they trying to say to me about it? This has been one of the best things I've done in my business, and I've learned some really valuable lessons this way. So, Annalisa, should you take on the work or should you not? The answer is really yes and no. So yes, we all have to build our business. We all have to build our track record, get results, have clients and testimonials. I did this for 2 years actually before officially launching Skidmore Consulting. I did anything someone would pay me to do. I sorted through receipts on April 14th, trying to get taxes done. I set up QuickBooks accounts. I swept floors for a floral designer. We all have bills to pay and we have to do that. But I would recommend doing this for a learning experience and not as officially getting paid. Do it, throw spaghetti on the wall and figure it out. I recommend all new businesses do this for 6 months before officially launching. When you officially launch, you have profitable pricing. So then the answer becomes no. You don't take on the work at a discounted rate just to get the client. Here's what you need to do instead. If they're asking for a discount or need a lower price, then they need to understand they get less service. There always has to be a trade-off. So if you lower the price, they get less. This lets them know that you honor the prices that you're setting, but you still want their business. So you want to work with them, but not by discounting your work, because then you already feel devalued. And discounting really hurts the entire industry. So when to make the transition here from taking on work and figuring it out to pricing for profit? First, we've got to build that track record, get those results, get some clients and a great portfolio. Learn how to price appropriately. If you're not sure where to start with this, I'd recommend checking out an article I'll link below called 20 Creative Entrepreneurs Speak Out. What is the hardest thing about pricing your work? And I give 3 tips on creating a profitable price. Last, when you're getting 70% of your quotes, people are saying yes, that's a great sign that it's time to raise those prices and you're ready and you have that brand awareness. And never forget, it takes time to build a business. Give yourself that time. Take on clients. We all have to build our track record. So Annalisa, I hope this has helped you figure out how to price for profit while also building your business as a new business owner. And of course, if you guys like this video, hit like below. Make sure you subscribe so you never miss a 2 Cents Tuesday. And I am Shanna Skidmore, and I'm here to help you make money doing what you love.